Alright guys, so we have another LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review starting right now. Alright guys, so we have the Hailfire Droid. This is actually surprisingly a hard set to find. This is not part of the main line of the 2015 winter sets. Don't know why that is, but this is actually a much smaller set than I originally thought it was, just judging off how small the box is. It's actually almost as small as a battle pack box. It's not that much bigger, so it's a small set. It's not that big as maybe some of you might have assumed. It's actually only $20. It's 163 pieces. It's ages 7 to 12. It's number 75085, and yeah, it comes with 3 minifigures. There's been a big controversy of the minifigures that came in this set. The fact that we have the Clone Lieutenant. The Clone Lieutenant, some of you may have seen this figure before because it came out last year as a polybag set for, actually, was it last year? I think it was actually this year. I can't remember. I think it was this year. It might have been. It might have been last year. I can't remember whether it was this year or last year. But this, we got a polybag not within the recent amount of time. And a lot of people got really mad at the fact that we got this figure in this set, because then that poly bag that we got the figure in became very, very unexclusive, because you can just buy it in this set. Now, to be fair, this set's kind of hard to get, but all suddenly this figure is easy to get, and it's the exact same figure as the one we get in the poly bag. It's not even different. So that is kind of disappointing, the fact that this new figure, well, I guess it's good for some of you who didn't get the poly bag, but it's kind of bad for anybody who did get the poly bag and think that was, oh, I have this really cool exclusive figure. Kind of sucks. Now, the set itself, Hailfire Droid, we've gotten this before. We've gotten this in an Ultimate Collector's version and a regular playset version. Fun fact is the last playset version, which was $20, I believe it had a couple battle droids in it and the spider droid. There's 2 versions of that box. There was the Star Wars box version with the Darth Vader, and then it actually was such a popular set that when the Clone Wars wave came out in 2008, they actually rebranded the box to have the white Clone Wars look on the box. So it was such a popular set that they pushed it into the 2008 Clone Wars line, which is kind of a neat thing. So I assume that's why they're remaking the set, I should say, because it was such a popular set back in the day, which wasn't so long ago. It was only 5 years ago, maybe 6 years now. But yeah, so really great set. Glad they brought it back. I know a lot of you who got the polybag have a controversy, but I like the fact that we get the blue clone trooper. He's cool. Would I like another clone trooper that's exclusive to this set? Absolutely. Maybe a Phase 2 Commander Fox would have been neat, because we have seen that in Clone Wars. You know, I don't know, just another maybe clone color. I don't know, what would look cool? A green one? I don't think we got a green one. We got a dark green one, not the dark green, but it was like a weird green color in the battle pack box. I'm actually looking at it right now. So yeah. Alright, well guys, we're going to go ahead and build the set. It won't take long, and we'll take the in-depth review and check out the final part. So, very cool set. Let's get building right now. Alright guys, so taking a look at the Hailfire Droid. Off the bat, you can see that the colors look really cool. Great minifigures, and the Hailfire Droid itself is bigger than the last version we got back in 2008. So it definitely looks like a cool set. I really like it so far, and without ado, we'll go ahead and just dive right into the figures. So let's take a look at it. It's pretty relatively simple on the figure side, but first off, we have, zoom in there, we have the Clone Lieutenant, and get my camera to focus there. So as you can see, he is the exact same clone trooper that we got in the poly bag, and yeah, pretty straightforward. Has that like light blue color on him, printed legs, and really looks nice. Take that helmet off, and as you can see, just has a regular clone trooper face. Has the regular blaster and not that crappy, you know, the firing blaster, whatever it's called. But yeah, so he looks really cool. Love his helmet. It's a little like shiny, as you can kind of see that metallic print right there. So looks great. The other minifigures that we get is just 2 regular Super Battle Droids. Pretty straightforward, as you can see here. I don't really need to go that much into detail about them. They look cool and just a great additions to our droid army. So, yep, that is the Super Battle Droid. Now, on to the actual Hailfire Droid set itself. As you can see, it looks very cool, but I'm not a big fan of the fact that the wheels don't have the actual physical treads on them. But even so, the set really does function and play well. It looks cool. I like how the wheels move and such. And, you know, you can have fun with this. So, yeah, it's a pretty fun set. Now, what's interesting is you'll notice there's kind of a gap there between the wheels, so you can actually take those same Hailfire, the old Hailfire Droid's tracks, and put them on this one if you want to. I might actually do that myself, but just thought I'd mention that to you guys. Now, there's only one feature to the set, and that's these, you know, flick missiles, and they just fire like that when you push them down. I'm going to put my finger here so it doesn't fire everywhere, but you guys have seen them before, so I won't go into detail about them. Now, they're only the 2 here and 2 here actually do that. The other 2 are just for look kind of missiles. So, yeah. And now the wheels move, so you can push it in like that if you want to. I don't know why you want to do that, but thought I'd mention it. And the other thing is the fact that you get 1 extra missile. And then also there is a blaster on the bottom, and I really definitely like the dark orange and that brown color. Looks really nice. They did a real job getting the detail on the set right. So yeah, that's the Hailfire Droid set, guys. Pretty straightforward, and what you see is what you get, really. There's not any hidden features or anything about it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and continue out with the final thoughts. Alright guys, so the Hailfire Droid set. Overall, pretty easy build, small set definitely. $20 for it. I think it maybe should have been a little cheaper. Actually, I think $20 is okay for the set itself, but I think 1 more minifigure should have been included, like maybe another clone trooper. If we had gotten 1 more clone trooper, I think this would have been a perfect set. But because we didn't, I think it's a little tad bit undervalued, because this seems like a smallish set and we only get 1 minifigure, 1 cool minifigure. However, it isn't a special minifigure just to the set. We have gotten it before in the poly bag, but you know, considering some people didn't get that poly bag, this is a technically new figure. Actually, it doesn't even say new figure on the box. That's kind of funny. They even recognize that. So, you know, about that. But that's being kind of nitpicky. The set itself is great. I like how we get some Super Battle Droids. We could actually use these. I believe this is the only set that has Super Battle Droids in this wave of Star Wars, in this winter 2015 set. The Troop Battle, or the Battle Droid Carrier doesn't have any Super Battle Droids in it. This is the only set, I think, in this wave that has Battle Droids, so fun fact. Now the Hailfire Droid itself is pretty cool. I like it. Actually, I really like it. I'm not the biggest fan of these wheels, these printed wheels. Now, it's definitely a lot easier to build than the last version of the Hailfire Droid, where you had the little tread tracks on it, but that looked a lot better, like set to actual vehicle wise. It looked more realistic. I like this though. This is a nice build. It looks very accurate. It's fun. I can, you know, push this around and stuff and attack the clones with it and stuff. Haha, see what I did there? So I like the droid. It's really cool. It's actually definitely underscaled. The UCS Hailfire Droid is actually the scale. These things are actually really bigger than Lego kind of makes it to be. You get a lot of cool parts and stuff. Again, the printed pieces are nice. However, I would have actually enjoyed getting the treads, and I think that if we got the treads for the thing, the wheels right here, that would have definitely put us at 200 pieces, and that would also make the set definitely worth that $20 price you're paying for it. But we didn't. Fun fact is, another fun fact is, if you have the older Hailfire Droid, there's enough space right here between the wheels, and the way they're separated, you can actually take those same treads from that Hailfire Droid and put it on this one if you want to. I don't know why they kind of left it open like that. It just conveniently worked out that way. So yeah, if you want to do that, then you can do that and make the wheels less, I don't know, I think it looks a little bare without the actual treads. I mean, I see what they were doing, but I think the treads itself would have been cooler. So yeah, that's neat. But yeah, the set itself is great. Yeah, cool figures. I like them. I think one more figure would have been nice. Maybe a regular clone trooper, just a blank clone trooper, would have been a great addition to this set. And that would have definitely made it worth that $20 price. I think maybe $15 would have been a better price for this set. I think it's up that alley more than it's 20. But again, one more figure would have been great. So I think this is a great set, and that's what I'm going to do for the rating scale. We're going to go ahead and do great. Not awesome, not super awesome. Not super awesome because we didn't get the figure, an extra figure. I think would have made it better for 20 bucks, and the actual tread tracks would have been, I think, looked a lot better on it. Not awesome because of that figure. I really think one more figure, just a regular clone trooper added into this, would have been a lot better. Because this is an Attack of the Clones set. I don't know why. This is the only Attack of the Clones set, I think, out of this wave. I don't know why this was in this Winter 2015 wave. This is just a random one, as is the Anakin's Custom Jedi Starfighter as well. So again, great set, but no, I think one more figure, and I think the tread should have been included. But I'm still going to recommend this set, guys, especially if you didn't get the blue Clone Trooper Lieutenant. He's a great figure. If you didn't get a chance to get him from the polybag, this is your chance to get him. The set itself is great. I would actually buy a couple of these. They're not bad. I like it. It's a cool set. I like it. It's well designed, easy build, good figures. So yeah, I recommend it. Maybe waited for it to come down to $15 if you're in no rush to get this set. Then waiting, let it be marked down a little bit, not a bad option either. But if you want to pay full retail price, this is not. You're going to be getting a good set for the most part. So, well, that's it, guys. Pretty simple set as you see and as it is. Great set, really. And that's going to be it, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Check out all my 2015 Winter Wave set reviews. I also have a review on the Ultimate Collector's Slave 1 Lego set. That's going to be awesome. Definitely check that review out. And other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and definitely check out the other reviews by clicking my channel link down below. And that's going to be it. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.